Previously in the Brotherverse.
What makes you think that you are worthy of being in the presence of King Nib Nib?
That big blue card.
You may fight a champion of my choosing. Suddenly, there's this very large mech suit. The crystals on the body, you must destroy them.
I'm going to use Reduce right off the bat on this thing.
On the shoulders, he has some seams in the metal, and out of these seams is glowing blue light. And you see on the back that there's a large, aperture door.
There's a big old butthole at the back.
You see these 3 little glowing drones emerge.
I'm worried that the big robot's going to hit me.
He might.
Yeah.
Okay. So next is going to be Yenri.
Okay. I fell, so I guess I'm on the ground now. Was I prone?
Yeah, you would be prone.
So that uses half of my movement speed or something, doesn't it?
Yep, exactly.
Damn it.
So you can move 12 and a half feet.
Hooray. Also, does taking damage break concentration?
It would.
Okay. Because I forgot...
Yeah.
I forgot to enact my bonus action of heating metal last round.
Here, that's a good point. So you have to make a Constitution saving throw to maintain your concentration.
Yeah. Okay. So I can make a different one to see if I held concentration. If I focused on holding the spell instead of holding myself in the air.
Yeah. I think that's fair.
Well, that's a 19. So
okay. Well, yeah. So you keep your concentration.
Cool. Well, that means I can heat my metal again. Well, I will get up, first of all, so I'm not on the ground anymore. And then I will dash, through the legs as much as I can to just basically get back to Orc.
Okay. So I forget how far away from the robot you were.
Well, that's a good question. So I was 45 feet away. And then I moved another 25 closer to the thing before it zapped me out of the sky.
So you're 20 feet from the robot, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to get up and then, I guess, dash, which would be 1.5 of my movement speed.
Yeah.
So can I get back to Orc?
Yeah, you can get back to Orc and be standing next to him.
Okay, cool. I'll do that, and then I'll use my bonus action to reheat the dashboard.
Okay, cool. And I make another con save for that. I'm pretty sure I beat that. What's your spell save DC?
14.
Okay. Yeah, so you again see him, you know that you've made contact. You can't actually see the control panel right now, but roll for damage again.
8 damage.
Okay.
Whoa.
So, next is going to be the robot's turn, or we'll do the drones again first. So it is the drone's turn. The first drone that I'm going to talk about is the one with Puff. So the drone is going to dash towards you because you moved 30 feet away from it or whatever, right?
Yep.
Okay. So it just dashes and it's right next to you again. The one that's next to Orc, you see it basically start shaking, and all of a sudden it explodes. Whoa. So Yenri and Orc, you are going to...
use self-destruct.
What is your AC?
15.
17.
Okay. So you guys just kind of turn your backs to it, and you have such weathered warriors that you take the brunt of the explosion, but it doesn't actually do anything to you. The explosion just kind of misses you.
We just absorb the damage with our experience.
Yeah, exactly. You're just tough. You're thick-skinned.
Awesome.
And so the other drone is going to race back towards the robot, and it gets within 10 feet of both of you. So the robot now spins 90 degrees back to you guys and raises its arm, and it comes crashing down on both Orc and Yenri. So
Wait.
make a dexterity saving throw, both of you.
Okay.
Come on. Oh, God.
Oh, this is BS. The table has cracks in it. It was going to land on 17, and then it rolled backwards onto 3.
Oh, that sucks.
But the first one, which was not good either, would end up being a 10.
A 10. And Yenri, what did you get?
An 8.
Okay, so the hand comes crashing down on
Henry going to be dead.
both of you, and
Maybe.
so you each take 19 damage.
Oh my gosh.
Oof.
But me, it's half, right?
For you, it's half, and you can round down.
Okay.
And you're both basically pinned and prone right now beneath the hand.
This is terrible.
Yeah.
All right. So next is going to be Puff.
I need a better rolling surface.
Oh boy. I would like to use magic missile on the drone that is coming at me.
Okay.
So I do that. 8 damage.
8 damage? Okay. So the missiles fly right in front of you, and this thing's kind of sitting right in front of you, and it just hits at point blank range into this drone, and you see it explode into shrapnel and sparks, and its pieces just fly away and land scattered on the ground around you. And so that drone is no more.
Sweet.
Yay.
But no one celebrates with you because we can't see anything.
Yeah.
I just
They're in
stand there
a
awkwardly.
warm embrace right now with the robot hand. And
Wonderful.
now, would you like to move at all?
Yeah, I would like to run the 30 feet towards the robot. I gotta
Okay.
get in the action.
Cool. So you're like, I think you're like 45 feet away from it right now. Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect. Okay. So next is going to be Orc. You are currently trapped beneath the hand.
Yeah.
So you can make a strength check to try and push it up off of you.
Yeah. I'm going to high five it again and then try to push it.
Okay, do that. So roll an athletics check.
It's a 11.
Okay, so you try and press it up off of you and do like a reverse push-up, but it doesn't move. It's still containing you guys.
All right, Henry, your turn.
I mean, I can try. I mean, yeah, I guess I kind of have to.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
I get advantage on strength rolls for raging.
I was about to say.
Also, the robot gets disadvantage on strength from the reduce.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so it wasn't really a strength contest. It was more like lifting weight. But that's good to know.
Okay.
That is really good to know.
So the second one is a 19.
Okay, so with that, you're able to press the hand up above your head, and there's now a gap in between the ground and the robot arm. So that does affect Yenri's ability to do stuff.
And Yenri is standing in that gap with his hands raised as if he just forced the hand straight up.
Yes.
Pull your weight, Henry.
Yeah. Oh, I did it. Okay. I'll take my medallion back out and touch it to my chest and just fly out from under the hand if I can and start soaring up the back towards the handle up there.
Okay. So you are basically prone, so you get up with half your movement, but you're able to fly out from under the hand and up to the that iris, that like metal aperture iris thing. And you see the same thing as Orc, where it's like there's these two handles that are about 6 feet away from each other on the back. So you're kind of floating there.
Okay. And then I will enact my heat metal again.
Oh, and I need to make you roll a Constitution throw for getting smushed, and to see if you keep your concentration.
Oh, yep. Fair enough. 16.
Okay, so you're able to keep it.
Sweet. Then I will heat his metal again.
All right. And you can't really see what's happening in the cockpit, so I'm not going to narrate that, but you know that you feel that it worked. So roll for damage.
I hear a light sizzle from afar.
Yeah.
It's 5 damage.
Rat bacon.
Gross.
All right. So next is going to be the robot. So the robot lifts his hand up from the air, and then he spins 90 degrees. And so make a dexterity saving throw, Yenri, to see if like the back turning kind of like hits you.
Okay. Dexterity, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nat 20, which makes it a
Okay.
26.
So you kind of just fly out of the way, and the arm doesn't hit you or anything else. You're totally fine. And so there is one more drone left. So it goes and flies over to Orc, and you see the same thing happen where it kind of shakes, and then it explodes in a burst of fire and electricity. And Orc again is able to just take the full brunt of the force and doesn't seem affected by it.
What an idiot. Didn't you see what happened last time?
So there are no more drones left now. All right, so that's going to be Puff's turn next.
All right. I am 15 feet away, right?
Yep.
I'm going to cast Spider Climb on myself, and then I'm going to run up his leg 15 feet.
Yep, so you're able to do that. So you kind of run the 15 feet and you clamber up the leg that's damaged by Orc, but you don't have any problem climbing that sheer surface. And so you're able to get up near where Yenri is.
Woo! And I can't do anything else, right?
Yeah, that would be your full movement, I believe, to do that, or at least movement.
So
and
I'm
dash.
just like sitting on his hip.
Yeah. All right. So next is going to be Orc. And you're prone right now.
Okay. Can I stand up?
Yeah.
But he lifted a hand. Did he lift a hand while prone?
No, the guy lifted the hand up himself.
Yeah, but I lifted it first.
Well, yeah, you got part of the way there.
Yeah. I gave it a push.
Yeah.
I loosened it up for him.
I was thinking about climbing too, but I wonder if I should just be like a distraction while you guys grab the handles, the love handles.
Now that Puff is vertically unimpeded, that might be a good idea.
All right.
He said, table talking.
Yeah.
I can't. No, I could say that to you guys. He's in a big glass thing.
Yeah. We could have been yelling this across the battlefield. Absolutely.
So I put on a hula skirt and
Go on.
no, I'm just gonna. Now that I know how this works, I'm gonna ready myself to be slapped.
Okay.
No, wait. No, I'll dash away.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to do that. So you run. How far away do you run? You're 15 feet away from the robot right now, and his
How far does it seem like he can reach? Like 20 feet or something?
15 feet is like a fully outstretched arm for him.
And I'm 15 feet away right now?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to run 1 foot away.
Okay, you run 1 foot away.
I know he can step towards me. I'm going to run 40 feet away.
Okay, you run 40 feet away, so you're now 55 feet. We'll round it up to 60. So next is going to be Yenri.
Hold on. Because I only ran 40 feet. I didn't dash.
Oh, yeah, so you could still have an action. Sorry.
So I'm going to throw a javelin at one of the shoulders.
Okay.
Ooh.
You can't see, like, the panel is on the top of the shoulder, so you can't really see it from your perspective right now.
Okay.
But you could still hit, like, the shoulder armor.
Can I just try throwing it at the cockpit glass?
Yeah, you could try that.
Let's try that. I'll get his attention.
Yeah.
All right,
Crack
roll an
that
attack roll.
Glass. Crack that glass.
16.
Okay. So you throw your javelin out and you see it hit the glass. It doesn't really seem to do damage, but it makes a very loud sound against the windshield.
Ring his bell.
Yeah. And then I'm not going to have you roll for damage because this isn't something that you can really like damage with physical attacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is that an interesting little tidbit, little hint there?
Yeah. You can only
Potentially.
brute force it. 100% or nothing.
Yeah. All right. So next is going to be Yenri.
Can I fly up to the exposed shoulder
Yes.
to see the crystal?
Yep.
And I guess, first of all, when I fly up there and look down on it, like, can I look at the crystal? Does it look like it's just, like, seated in there? Is it surrounded by anything?
Yeah, so you go up and look, and it's basically it's like pulsing blue, kind of in a rhythm that matches like the whirring of the robot, and you see that there's a large cable connected to the crystal that's leading into the robot's body, basically.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I try to reach down and unplug that cable.
Okay, roll a strength check.
Okay. Yep. That's a 0.
So you fly up there and you just lay your noodly hands on the cable.
That was the most Yenri thing you could possibly do.
Yo, all I need to do is unplug this cord.
My friends are counting on me. Yeah, so you do
damn it.
absolutely nothing to it.
Oh,
So yeah, good job there.
I'm almost there, guys. I just gotta pull a little harder.
Yeah. Cool.
Damn it.
All right.
Perfect.
So next is going to be the robot. So it, like the pilot definitely noticed this javelin hitting the windshield. So it turns 90 degrees and takes a big 15-foot step towards Orc. And Puff, make a Constitution saving throw.
19.
19? Okay. So the robot takes a step and you feel like the force of that step like shudder through your body, but you're so slippery and slimy that you just kind of like are a human shock absorber. So, or a lizard shock absorber. So
You mean like a sticky hand?
yeah, like a sticky hand. And so the vibration just rolls right through you and it doesn't affect you. All right. So next is going to be Puff.
I would like to run up to his head. I think I can make it there, right?
Yeah, he doesn't really have a head. Like I said, he's
sorry.
basically a torso.
Atop the flat bit.
Yeah.
Where his head would be.
Yep.
I want to perch myself up there and then put my hands out to either side and use another third level magic missile.
On the shoulders.
To use, 5 darts on the 2 shoulders.
Okay. So Yenri is at the left exposed shoulder right now.
Does he still have his head in there?
I mean, he's got his hands on it, but
I'm working
your
on
magic missiles are like an automatic hit sort of thing. So it'll hit your target.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yenri, let go.
Yeah.
You'll just startle me.
So I want to do. I think I want to do 3 at the crystal that's exposed, I guess, and 2 at the one that's not exposed.
Okay.
No, I'll do the opposite. I'll do 2 on the one that's exposed and 3 on the one that's not exposed.
Okay. So
The
roll
shoulder
for damage.
That's 7 for
For the exposed one. Okay.
Son of a bitch. Okay, and 9 for the unexposed.
Okay. So the exposed one, you see that the missiles hit, and you see the crystal crack a little bit and start to glow, but it still seems to be intact, and the cable attached to it still seems to be intact.
Oh, maybe I should have hit the cable.
The other panel warps severely, but stays on the robot.
And I stand up and just go, huh.
And when it explodes on the crystal, you see Yenri go, fuck!
Yeah.
Very startled as shit in front of him explodes.
Yeah. All right. So next up is going to be Orc, and you're 25 feet away.
Should I join you guys up there? Should I join you guys up there?
Come on in, the robot's fine.
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
not good.
Do some.
I want him to not be fine. Well, I'm how far? I'm 25 feet away.
Yep.
So if I run over to him and climb up, I can climb halfway up the robot
That's pretty good.
Yeah. It's not bad.
without dashing. Would that get me to the handles?
No, you'd still be below the handles.
But the handle, if I want to try it, would be an object interaction.
It would be an action.
Oh.
But you could climb up and just smash his glass again, or
Yeah, but it doesn't smash.
Or smash that ass.
It doesn't smash. It's too far away otherwise. Be all over it.
can I smash?
I guess I'll run around behind him and attack the same Achilles.
Okay. You definitely can do that. So you run over to his damaged leg and take a swing at it.
And I'm behind him again, right?
Yep.
So extra attack. The first one is a 20. Second one is a 20.
Okay.
Seriously?
Well, those
Whoa.
both hit for sure.
First one is a 11.
Okay.
Second is a 9.
Okay, so you see your axe comes in and hits this sheer armored panel, and the panel just flies off, and you now see like an exposed robot leg with like cables running in it up to a knee that has like a bunch of gears. Oh, yeah. And so you swing back your other axe swing, and you make a gouge into this cable, and a little bit of steam starts escaping. But the leg still seems like it's intact.
All right.
But you definitely did some damage to it, for sure.
Nice.
All right, so next is going to be Yenri.
I'm gonna try to pull that cable again.
All right, roll a strength check.
We're all watching.
Do you have anything that like does damage?
I mean, I like I could stab it with like a
just go for it.
sword, but well, I mean, yeah, I guess. Does the cable look like something that could be cut?
It's a physical object, so yes, it looks like your knife could hit physical matter.
Okay. Well, I don't trust myself, so I'll take a dagger and just try to slice the cable instead.
Okay. Do that.
It's a 14.
Okay, so you are able to hit. Roll for damage.
Okay.
Sounds promising.
4 damage.
Okay, so you stab your knife into this electrical cable, and you basically see the crystal glow really brightly for a second, and then shut down. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Oh, nat 20.
Okay.
Whoa.
So you shove your knife in and like take it out really quickly, and you don't seem to feel any effect of having your knife go into this electrical cable. And so the left arm of the robot, as you do this, just goes completely limp. and it's just hanging down at the robot's side now. So it looks like
Hooray.
that crystal was completely disabled. And as you do that, you hear the like steam of the like that's powering this robot, or like the mechanics of this robot start to go into higher gear. Like there's like less power in the robot, and it's like overcompensating to keep itself powered.
Do I still have my heat metal bonus action?
I believe you do, yes.
Okay. I'm going to do that to the rat, too.
Okay.
And it's 6 damage if he takes it.
Okay, cool. So you can kind of see the rat there, and you see like smoke fill his little cockpit again, and he, like you can hear like a very muffled yell from inside, or a squeak, or whatever rats do. I don't know.
We can speak as rat.
Yeah.
Oh, we speak mouse.
That's right. He speaks mouse too. He says ouch. He says ouch.
Arg!
Arg.
That's rat speak.
Yeah. All right. So next is the robot. So the robot, like you hear like a loud whirring sound, and then the robot spins its torso around really fast. So Puff, make a strength saving throw.
11?
So it starts spinning around really fast, and you lose your balance up there and are kind of thrown off the mech because of this spinning action. And you fall down to the ground.
Would that mean that I lose my concentration?
Potentially. So you are going to roll a Constitution saving throw and see if you can get above 10.
12.
Okay, so you're able to keep your concentration, but you take 3d6 of falling damage.
Oh, man.
Does he get to roll that?
Do I roll it?
Yeah, you get to roll that.
Oh.
It's your body.
Oh, just lie.
Yeah.
My body, my roll.
3 damage.
It is only 7.
That's not terrible.
Not bad.
Yeah. All right. So the robot's also going to step over Orc. And he steps down. And so he's like 15 feet in front of Orc now. So Orc, you're looking up at the cockpit now. So he basically like stepped over you. So his front is now what you see instead of his back.
He stepped backwards.
Yeah, exactly. So next is going to be Puff.
So I'm like prone now.
Yeah, you're prone.
I like to like stand up
Okay.
first. And then man, so many of my spells are concentration, which I definitely don't want to stop reducing him. That sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, I've kind of forgotten this whole time that he's like half his size. That's insane.
Yeah, if he gets double this size, things are gonna get way harder.
Yeah, we are screwed.
Oh yeah, how many turns has it been?
It's been like 6, 7.
Or we're getting
Okay.
close.
Yeah, we are getting close. I'll use Firebolt on the shoulder plate that's still in place.
Okay, you're on the ground right now, so from your perspective, you can't actually see the panel because it's on top of the shoulder.
Could I still use Magic Missile and hit it, since those like go?
Yeah,
wild
that
and-
I would say you could.
Just curve the
Okay.
bullet.
Yeah,
You just curve the bullet.
Curve 3 bullets.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, I do Magic Missile again.
Okay.
Let him fly.
Mortar.
Yeah, for real. 9.
9 damage. Okay, so the metal panel on the other shoulder gets hit by these 3 magic missiles, and it just goes flying off into the dirt of the arena. And you now see a bright blue glow of a second crystal beneath this thing. So it is exposed. And I guess with that, it's probably Orc's turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna run back around. We're just playing like, I don't know. We're playing. Switcheroo.
A,
Yo,
a
switch-
game of sorts.
We're fart licking.
Yeah.
Part lacking.
Fart licking. I'm gonna go back behind him, and when I use my extra attack, I can attack different things, right?
I think so. I think anything within a 5-foot range.
So I wanna. Are the 2 legs within 5 feet?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
All right. So I want to attack the exposed cable on one, and then turn and attack the other Achilles.
Okay. Sweet. You can definitely do that.
First one is a 11.
Okay.
Second one is a 24. Can I reverse those?
No. No, you can't. So, in your rage, you kind of swing blindly and miss the cable that's exposed on the leg. But on your backswing, you go and hit the other armored leg and roll for damage.
9.
Okay. So you do a significant amount of damage to that leg. It warps as well, but it's still attached to the roboskeleton.
Okay.
Good.
No.
No. All right. Too bad. It's Yenri's turn.
Okay. I will fly over to the other shoulder that Puff just exposed
Okay.
and take my same dagger and try to slice the cord on that crystal.
Okay. Roll a attack roll.
Okay. 13.
Okay. Yeah. So you take your dagger and you shove it down into the cable and roll for damage.
Okay. 5.
Okay, sweet. So you cut into it and roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yup. 11.
Okay, so you shove your knife into this cable again, and you see the crystal glow a little bit, but you don't sever the cable that much. You just kind of stick the knife straight into it, and you feel like a big shock go through your body up through the knife. And so you take 6 points of damage, and you're basically thrown from the top of this thing, from the shock of it electrocuting you. So you fly to the ground, and you take 3d6
Cast
of damage.
Featherfall. I cast Featherfall again.
All right, so you fall slowly to the ground.
Just smoldering.
For
Yeah.
otherwise I would die.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I am in the single digits of health right now.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Shit.
So you're slowly floating to the ground, and next is going to be the robot's turn. So the robot rotates its shoulder away from you. So the cockpit, he's looking basically straight at you, kind of at a 45-degree angle. And you see the arm reach back in a big punch, and he tries to punch you out of the air.
Me? What? While he's slowly falling?
Yeah. Because Orc is basically behind him. The only thing he can
Tee him
really
up.
see right now is Yenri.
So Yenri got thrown off the front.
God.
Because Puff, sorry, remind me where you are right now.
Just standing on the ground
Yeah. Okay.
somewhere. I don't.
Yeah, you're
Probably
basically in front of him as well. So he's gonna kind of reach up, and I'm gonna take it back because his movement isn't really. He lifts his arm up and tries to smack you down into the ground, basically. And Puff, you're standing very nearby, so I want you both to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
14?
13.
Okay. So this thing comes crashing down, and it hits Yenri straight up and smashes you into the ground. Puff, you fall prone. Basically the shake from this hand knocks you prone onto the ground. But Yenri,
I've
you
fallen.
take
Death. You take death.
you take 19 damage.
Oh, no.
I am knocked out. KO'd.
Yeah. And so you're now underneath the hand, basically. And Puff, you're next to the hand.
Yanray! Can you hear me?
He's in bad shape.
I can't respond, but like
No!
So next is going to be Puff.
I take my whole turn to get on my knees and scream to the heavens. Why?
Puff
Really?
No.
Puff has never experienced someone else dying during the boss battle.
That's
He's never been conscious for another death.
It should have been me. Like
This has never happened before.
like statistically, it should have been me.
It should have been me.
Oh my god.
Which hand is on the ground?
The right hand. The left one doesn't work anymore.
Oh, that's right.
His
so,
strong
so
hand.
walk me through this. If I stand up, is that an action?
It's half of your movement speed.
I'm gonna do magic missile again.
Yeah? Okay.
It's like my only attack. I'm gonna do
Okay.
that,
So roll for damage for those three.
but I'll do it as a second level spell
Okay.
to get
Pop,
4
pop.
missiles,
Pop, pop, pop.
and I'll use it all on that crystal.
Okay. So
Slash
you do
the
that.
cable of the crystal if those are different.
Yeah.
The junction.
Yes. 16.
Okay, so these missiles fly out of your fingertips and arc up into the air, and you hear the like thump, 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 thump of the missiles into the crystal, and you see the you hear like a shattering noise, and there's a bunch of sparks that come out from the shoulder, and that right arm goes limp.
On
Yenri.
Oops.
And you also hear again, like you hear the robot go into overdrive. Basically, you start seeing like steam puffing up from all these areas. Like the whirring of gears and stuff starts to go in the high gear. It sounds like this thing's like overheating, trying to keep its like body in motion.
Hey, Orc.
Yeah.
You want to double team the backside?
I'm glad I died. I don't,
You don't want to watch this, Henry?
no. I don't want any part of this.
In loving memory of Yenri.
This is what Yenri would have wanted.
Yenri's rolling in his shallow grave. Yay.
For Yenri.
For Yenri.
All right, yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to take out these legs, hopefully, or at least one of them, and then we'll open the butt.
His back. It's on his back.
We'll open the back butt.
I want to make it very clear. It's
a
on
pretty
his back.
high up butthole.
We'll open the high butt.
It's high-waisted jeans.
You take the high
Someone.
butt, and I'll take the low butt.
Someone didn't take anatomy
Yeah.
for designing this robot.
All
Where the
right,
butt goes.
because I'm worried he's just going to step on you or me.
Yeah. Good point.
So I'm going to extra attack both legs.
Okay. Cool.
And I guess I was going to say I'll try the other way around, but I think let's go ahead and go for the cable again first.
Okay. Do that.
Yeah. That's 24.
Okay. So you do your forward swing and you hit this cable and roll for damage.
9.
Okay. And you hit it fully and you just sever the cable and you see oil spray everywhere and the robot kind of sinks on this leg a little bit and it looks like it's disabled. And
Nice.
so roll for the second leg.
Crit 20.
Cleave
right.
right through
Nat
it.
20.
Roll for damage.
And then what do I do with it?
You can double the damage and then add all your modifiers.
Okay. That's a 12.
Okay,
It was
so
a pretty low roll. Not as exciting as I
you swing into this, and the other metal panel flies off of the leg,
Nice.
and so he's kind of limping at this point. And so next is going to be Yenri. So Yenri, you're going to have to make a death saving throw.
Yay! My first death saving throw. Is it?
29 episodes in.
I think it's my first. Is this a D10 or is it a D20?
That's a D20.
And it's if you're greater than 10, it's a success.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a nat 20. That's a success.
Oh, I think with a nat 20, you automatically become stable.
Wow.
Wow. I have rolled like 5 nat 20s today. It has been
Yeah.
a great day.
Let me make sure that I'm pretty sure if you roll a nat 20, you automatically become stable.
If you roll a 20 on the D20, you regain 1 hit point.
Yep. Yeah, you stable.
Oh, hell yeah. Yenri's alive. Ain't no
Nice.
robot can keep me down.
Now Yenri can watch.
Yeah.
Now he's just got, well, kind of. He's still got a giant robot hand on his face.
Yeah. So
I come back conscious to the pitch black of just robot metal.
So this is death.
So this is what hell looks like.
Yeah. So no one knows that you're at all living. And so the robot like moves
Not
his
even
torso.
Yenri.
He spins his torso and like he has basically 2 limp arms. So he spins his torso to like get his arm off of you and kind of limps backwards. And Yenri is basically exposed there and rises like fucking Nosferatu out of his coffin. And he's standing there alive.
What?
Yanrei!
I know, right?
Yeah.
I thought you was squashed.
Yeah. All right. So next is going to be Puff.
I'm going to run back to the backside where Orc is.
Okay.
If I can make it there, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I think so. And then I'll use Firebolt on his exposed cabling.
Okay. You do that.
Sweet.
So roll for attack.
Oopsie daisy. 15.
Okay. So you reach out your hand and just a flamethrower hits this exposed cable and roll for damage.
8.
Okay. You hit it and it catches on fire and it starts like spurting little bits of oil, but it's still intact right now. And so next is going to be Orc. But this thing is like, it's whirring at high speed. It's doing pretty bad right now.
I can't decide if I should break the cable or just go for the handle. Yenri and I can try to open this thing and get I'm guessing that'll get us into the cockpit.
Or last crystal.
The sphincter part?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was
think
the
the
last
ra-
crystal underneath
I
there.
think there's a rat in its sphincter.
The Mr. Slave bot.
It's Richard Gere.
Yeah.
Was that a thing with Richard Gere?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
No, that's the robot's name. It's Richard Gere, spelled Gear.
We're going to get up all on his Richard Gears.
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm going to go for one of the anal handles.
All right.
Oh god.
I'd love for this to end so much.
Hey, you wrote this. Don't blame us.
Yeah, you're the one who put in the butt handle.
Yeah.
Nay. No.
We're just innocent players.
Yeah. Not even a
Every
little
time
bit.
it's like, I would love to clarify it yet again that it's on his back.
For everyone listening, please understand the difference between the ass In the back, a humanoid figure.
One's shoulder blades are not ass handles.
Yeah. All right, so you're gonna climb this thing. So make a strength check to see if you can climb up this dude.
Oh, good thing I have advantage.
Or athletics check
Well,
even.
that didn't help at all. 9.
And actually, this is gonna be an athletics check.
Oh, well, 12.
Okay, so you're able to climb up to the handles on either side of the aperture, this door.
Both?
Can I reach both?
So you're able to reach out, but it's like you can't like reach out and put your hands in at the same time. You can kind of like hover hand over it, but it's like slightly out of your reach.
All right, I'll just go for the right one.
Okay, you do that.
What do I feel?
You feel the handle inside.
You feel great.
It's just like you thought it would feel.
How do I feel? Why do I feel?
All right, and Yenri, you're going to be up next.
In my woozy, arisen state, I guess, can I try to fly dash to the back of the robot?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
You got 1 health point, but you're alive.
Oh, yeah. Then, yeah, I'm going to take
He's
my
like a
medallion.
Flying corpse.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm coming. Lips flapping.
Zombenry.
Yeah. Zombember.
If he was weak before,
I rolled a 0.
Put your broken arms on this handle.
Oh yeah, this better not be a strength check.
Can I just shove my head in and drop? Is that the best way to? Yeah, but so I got 50 feet of flying movement speed.
50 foo.
I got 50 foot of speed. Can I make it to the back of the bot?
Yeah, you fly back there.
Okay. And can I try to grab the handle?
Yeah,
Pull.
you can. So Orc is there, and I'm going to say that you didn't use an action, so you're both able to put your hands in there, and you turn the knobs at the same time, and you hear like a whirring of gears again. Oh my god. It's so goddamn late.
So dumb.
And fuck you guys.
this is probably the hardest we've laughed, and it was a fart joke.
I know. I'm so disappointed in us.
This is the worst episode of all time. Why do I even write stories?
We're just gonna fill them with fart jokes.
I'm sorry, but you can't place something resembling an iris/anus on the back of anything.
Yeah.
That is fair game, sir.
Nothing is safe.
Yeah, apparently. Oh. All right. So you turn the handles and you hear a whirring of gears. And the aperture thing opens up in this fan of blades, and you see a giant glowing crystal in the middle there that's glowing really, really bright. And it has two cables connected to it, basically coming from each side.
With whirring blades around it?
Sorry, the whirring blades were just like the iris, the aperture thing, like coming open.
Oh, okay.
The sphincter, sorry.
Yeah.
Is that clearer for you? Or
Oh, now I get it.
yeah.
That's all right.
Thank
you, were,
you.
you were saying there's some words that I didn't understand in the description.
Yep.
Okay.
And so
Whose turn is it?
so next is going to be the robot. So he's just in rough shape right now. So he kind of limps forward and slowly spins. But Orc and Yenri roll Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
It's really hot where you are right now. Basically, this thing is overheating.
21.
15.
Okay. So you're both fine. You basically just like bear down and take a hold of these handles and you're fine. So next is going to be Puff.
It's like Interstellar. When he... Oh, or is that the one? No.
It was like, in what way?
I was like, how
Passengers. Passengers? Is that the one with
Chris Pratt?
Chris Pratt? Yeah.
Yeah,
I never
He
saw
opens
that.
up the
I didn't-
the spaceship sphincter and it
he does.
Really?
He
and
does.
it
And then-
blasts heat out into space, but he has to just like bear the brunt of it with a little like metal shield.
And then suddenly Jennifer Lawrence is in love with him.
Finally,
That's
after-
valid.
all that mental abuse.
Yep.
I'm never going to watch this movie. Yeah. All right. So, Puff, it's your turn.
I'm gonna use good old magic missile. Tried and true. I have 0 other things in my arsenal. This would break my concentration. But I would love to just use Stinking Cloud behind the robot.
It would do nothing but hurt Chris and I.
Yeah. Not worth the joke.
Oh, boo. No, I'm just gonna blast some magic missile up in at the crystal. Dodge.
All right. Roll for damage.
3, 5, 9. 9.
Okay.
Damage.
9 damage. So, it goes and hits one of the cables, and it's almost severs it. So, it goes and it hits around, and one of the cables looks like it's in really rough shape. The other one is okay. Next is going to be Orc.
All right, I'm going to attack a cable with my great axe.
Okay.
And I'm going to hope the first one's enough, and I'm going to extra attack the second one.
Okay. You do that. So roll for damage. So you're kind of holding on with one arm right now, and you take your axe up and you try and sever these cables.
Well, I rolled a hit first, right?
Yeah.
So first one is a 11.
Okay. So you basically bury your axe into the like metal, but it doesn't seem to do anything to the cable.
Damn. All right. Next one's an 18.
Okay, that definitely hits.
And 10 damage.
Okay, so you swing your great axe, and in one cleaving motion, you cut straight through the like the cable that was undamaged, and you start hearing like again more whirring, more steam is coming out, and the overheating becomes more intense. So Yenri, it's going to be your turn next.
Shit. Well, last time I did this, it didn't turn out too great. But I think I'm going to have to stick a weapon into the other cable.
I mean, someone's got to be dead at the end of this battle.
Someone's got to go to jail. Yeah, I guess I'll use my rapier and reluctantly poke the cable.
Look away and stab.
Yeah. Oh, and then just poke. Or slice.
Okay, roll for attack.
Oh, shit. It's only a 10.
Okay. So you stick it, you stick out your rapier and you hit the cable, and the it's so damaged that it severs the rest of the way, and you see the crystal go in one big flash of light and then basically dissipates and it stops glowing, and the robot basically falls to its knees and then slowly falls forward onto the ground with you guys all kind of around it. Puff, you just sort of jump out of the way and like as this happens because you're kind of in front of him, and the mech is fully disabled. You have won.
Yeah! Take that, King Nib Nib.
So you see King Nib Nib hovering on his platform. He says, "Well, well, I can't believe I am seeing what I've seen. I thought that our mech warrior was the greatest weapon the Mouse Kingdom had ever created, but you have disabled it. You aren't even full-grown Skywatchers and you've disabled it. I must say, this is quite the humbling experience. And being a man of my word, you have won the royal challenge, and I will give you the back of my throne. Reluctantly, but as a proud man, I am a man of my word." He's like, "But I also feel like you've taught me something today, that even small Skywatchers can defeat our mech suits. These are obviously no way for us to move forward in trying to create any sort of difference in relationship with the people above. We will have to go back and think of other tactics. Peaceful ones might be the only option." And he like basically comes down to the ground and he walks over to you guys. He's like, "I want to congratulate you personally on defeating my mech warrior." And he reaches out his hand to you guys.
Yeah, I'll take that hand. Give a firm shake.
All right. So you reach out your hand and you give him a firm handshake.
It was an honorable battle.
He's like, it was an honorable battle. So I wish you the best of luck. I can give you an escort out of our city. I was told by one of my hands that Miles said that you might be about to become normal size again, apparently. That could be an issue down here, so I would ask you to please leave the city immediately with your treasure.
That's fair. I feel
It's very
pretty bad. I'd like to get out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I would appreciate that, and we will be down here and thinking about this day and how we move forward as a people.
We will speak fondly of you and your people, but we will not divulge your location.
I would appreciate that.
But boy, mice are cool. Everybody's gonna know it.
Thank you. Hopefully the rest of the world understands this as well. We now have the ability to speak with you all, so that is quite the game changer.
Oh, yeah.
Best of luck, King Nib Nib.
I thank you for teaching me.
You're welcome.
It's like, now be off with you before you potentially destroy my city. And he escorts you out, and you guys basically walk back through his palace to the front. And Miles is waiting there with his truck, and he says, "I'm here to help escort you to the top. I must say I am quite proud of all of you. It sounds like King Nib Nib may have had a change of heart of such, based on your acts of bravery on the battlefield." He's like, "We have already loaded up the card or the back of the throne that you requested into my truck, and I can drive you to the surface world."
Thanks, Miles.
Thank you. I'm sorry we weren't able to be more of a help in getting more of a peaceful agreement between the Skywatchers and the Mouse people, but
I feel like you have done more than you realize, sirs.
I'm glad to hear it.
Like, now quickly, into my truck. We must race to the surface.
All right.
So you guys get in his truck, and he basically speeds out of the city, and you see the glowing lights of the Mouse Kingdom start to disappear in the distance as you start racing through the sewers. And he's speeding over this water, and you guys go vertical again as he comes to a wall and he starts driving up it, and he drives out of a storm cellar and starts driving down like a back alley where no one is. And you guys start to feel yourselves grow just slightly as he reaches out into the alley, and he looks back like through his rearview mirror and starts to see your heads coming up over like the back of his pickup truck. And he stops the car and gets out. He's like, please exit the vehicle. It seems the spell is wearing off.
Wow, what timing. All right, we're getting out.
So you guys step out and you continue to grow up to your full size. And you're basically standing there looking down at what looks like a Barbie car and a mouse.
Reach down and just extend a single finger to Miles as a little handshake. to say thank you.
He's like, I hope to see you again. The Mouse Kingdom has eyes all over the city. If we see you in trouble or something else, we hope to help you down the road.
Likewise.
Thank you, Miles.
Thank you.
And I plucked the key card out of his truck.
Perfect.
Ooh.
All right. And he waves at you guys and jumps back into his hover car and he races off into the distance and down another sewer drain.
Damn.
Wow.
That was weird.
But we got 3 key cards.
Yeah.
Booyah! You do have 3 key cards.
Is that all of the ones we need?
4.
No.
Oh. All right. Well, more adventures in the forest.
Uh-huh.